Hi, this is Senior Esteban.
This is Kyle.
And this is Steve. And you're listening to another proud production of the 4i Radio Network, also known as The Fern. For more great content, check out www.4iradio.com.
Yeah.
Hello, and this is Stephen Mooney. I'm here to talk to you about one of our proud sponsors on the 4i Radio Network. They are called America Joy Print Shop. If you're looking to do business cards, flyers, posters, banners, cut vinyl, car wraps, and more, then definitely check out AmericaJoy.com for more information. And tell them the Fern sent you.
Back here on the Underground Railroad. Sorry, guys, we took a little break with the turkey sabbatical. Yeah, but we're back now, and we are so delighted to be here.
Yes, ecstatic.
So, you want to start where the starting's good?
Yeah, let's hit the start button.
Boosh!
All right. Well, I think we should start with our traditional fun
awkward
time questions.
Awkward
momentum.
Would you like to kick this off?
Yeah, I'll start it. So good times, everybody. I work at Hanny's. It's a delightful and creepy restaurant downtown Phoenix, right on the pulse of downtown. And anywho, so it's a Friday night. It's getting busy. It's getting bumping. It's getting wickety wild. And this guy comes up from behind and just starts what? No. And so you mean yes? No. And so I'm like, what the hell? Yes. I turn around and it's this guy who, when I was around 25, had a one-night stand with, and he was significantly older than me. I want to say maybe 35 at the time.
Okay, so 10 years on you.
10 years, oh, yeah. And it was a terrible
Was it really that bad
encounter.
Of a lay?
It was terrible. And I was young, and he was he's all talk dirty to me, and I'm like, flip me like a pancake. And he was just like, okay, whatever. We're gonna stop there with those hot words. And the whole thing, and he just, it wasn't good at all.
That's the reason why it only happened once.
Yeah, exactly. And so
That's right.
So it was kind of awkward, and he was like, hey, how's it going? How you been? And I'm like, hey, it's great to see you, Graham? Grady, yes, Grady, good to see you. And he's like, hey, and he was with all his buddies, and I knew, the moment I walked away that he was all I turned around for a second and, saw high fives going around, and I'm
Jesus.
I know that he was like, oh, yeah, boys, I tapped that, and, because now he's probably, 40.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, he was, talking to me a little bit about how he's like, because he used to live in Ahwatukee, and now he lives downtown, and he used to live in a really nice house in Ahwatukee, because he, worked at some, alarm system company. I think it was, Tyco, I don't know, but, and so he was very well off, and he was like, yeah, Matt, you gotta check out my place now. I live in downtown, and I have $1 million property, and also it's picture time. No, and also he's like, you don't even know what's going on downtown, and it's just there's all these restaurants and everything's changing, and it's getting better and more exciting and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. He's like, you gotta get my number. Give me your number. And I'm like, whoa, slow, easy, does it? Okay. So anyway, I ended up giving him my number. Yeah.
No, I would have been like, I don't know if my boyfriend would be cool with this, and then you walk away.
Well, he's from Boston.
Who cares?
And he's a cool guy. Like, I liked him. He's funny. He's
How much has your phone blown up?
a few times.
Yeah,
he's been gentle.
okay.
He's been gentle about it.
Swear you women.
But yeah. So I didn't really think much of his like blabbing on about downtown and how he's like helping it grow or whatever. And then like a few days later, this food tour comes in and to Hanny's, and they leave all these brochures on the table after they left, which I was like, fuck you guys, you can't fucking pick up your trash, you gotta leave it for us to but anyway, so
I hope this was printed on recycled paper with soy ink.
Yes, something. I just was like,
They make that?
probably.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
But soy is bad, everybody. But there was his face on the cover of the brochure
Oh, wow.
for the new and exciting things to do in downtown Phoenix.
So he's apparently a big deal.
So he's a big deal.
You're going to sleep with him again, aren't you?
If only if I don't have to talk dirty to him.
Oh, boosh. So my awkward moment happened today at work.
Ooh.
This guy called in, and I remember him being in the store like once, I think, but he's ordered quite a bit from us because there's a salon in our shopping complex, and he was constantly sending flowers to his girlfriend at the salon, and we would waive the delivery fee and just walk it over because that's what
Charge him extra.
you know, we're just like, we're not using any,
Yeah.
we're not using any gas or anything. So,
How much the fee is?
so when I answered the phone and he was like, oh, yeah, this is John Anderson. Oops, sorry, I used your name, dude. But
Pretty common
it's a
name.
pretty common name.
You can fix that real easy.
That
Just
sounds
go.
like a John Doe.
What was it? John A. No. We'll go with Jay Anderson.
Yeah.
No, go with Adam Henry.
So,
Why don't you just call him Mr. Anderson?
So
Mr. Anderson.
this guy, he's like, hey, it's so and so. Like, I order with you guys a lot. I send the stuff to the salon, and I was like, oh yeah. Let's go ahead and start your order. And he's like, wait, you're the brunette, right? I was like, yeah. And he's like, I'm sorry, I just have to say you're so adorable. And I was like, oh, thanks. Like, yeah, I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
I know I'm cute. So I'm trying to get this order taken from him, and it gets to a point where I realize, like, okay, so you're in the doghouse, and he's like, yeah, I am, blah, blah, blah. And so he proceeds to keep telling me how attractive I am. He was like, oh, yeah, and you've got those gorgeous blue eyes, and da-da-da-da, and I'm just like, okay, dude, you're in the doghouse, you're hitting on me over the phone, and now it gets to a point where he was like, well, hey, if it doesn't work out with me getting out of the doghouse, could I please go on a date with you? And I just laughed, and I was like, oh, I'm already spoken for, which unfortunately isn't true, but
Aaron knows how to lie.
But I was just like, I was just like, oh, I'm already spoken for, ha ha ha. And he was like, oh man, like I hope he treats you right, because blah blah blah. You're so good looking, and I've seen that you're a hard worker. Like when I've been in the shop, but you're a true artist, and just is going on. And finally, I was just like, sir, can I please get your credit card number? Because I at this point, like, all I wanted to do was like bathe in bleach because I felt so disgusting. And I was like, oh my God, I hope I don't end up having to walk these flowers over to the salon, because I'm just going to tell this girl, run as far away as you can. Just go. Just
don't even
go.
give her the flowers. Just
get, like, oh my goodness, girl. Like, what a fucking skis your man is. And apparently he delivered something to her last week, and one of the other girls walked it over and handed it to the girl at the front desk, and the girl was like, oh yeah, I don't think she's even going to want these. And then today, like, our delivery guy, he walked him over. Robert bought him, and the girl at the front desk just rolled her eyes and was like, oh my God, I swear she is a stalker. And we all know that they were at a point in a relationship, but it sounds like things have gone sour recently, and that this girl is
the petals
not want anything to do with him. I think his card message was just like, hey, I hope you're okay.
Did he, like, beat her ass? Like, what?
Yeah. So, like, that's all the card message was. And, like, the whole day I'm just like, okay, the next time, because I know this guy will probably stop into the shop again. And it's just going to be so uncomfortable because off of my head, like, I can't think of even what this guy looks like. It's going to be so uncomfortable when he decides to be a customer again, because no, thank you, sir. And especially, okay, really, like, this has happened a few times in my industry where guys come in and they're getting flowers for their girlfriend or their wife. Like, they're ordering romantic bouquets and writing like, hey, baby, I love you. And then they're flirting with me the entire time. And it's just like...
That actually is interesting. Do you think that kind of makes me kind of look at flowers differently? Because... maybe if guys do give you flowers, that's a bad sign.
Well, my thing is a lot of individuals will come in and they're sending flowers because it's an anniversary or it's a birthday or they fucked up. It doesn't happen as often as it should where they're just sending them just because.
Yeah, I have never sent flowers when I fucked up. Because then it's like every time, then it's kind of like training a dog, where like a dog, you know, you'll give them treats for doing something, but if you give them treats, or even a cat, if they're doing something bad, they'll go, I'm going to keep doing this. So you do that for a girl, and then it's just going to come to the point where it's like, oh, he keeps fucking up. That's what I went with the whole. Give them on anniversaries, give them on a romantic day like Valentine's Day if it's a birthday or a special occasion. But, guys, if you really want to make your women happy, just buy them flowers out of the blue.
Yeah, I think that's the best reason to give flowers.
Out of nowhere,
just because.
Just out of the blue.
Because every time you fuck up, that arrangement needs to get bigger and better. So eventually you're going to need to, like, donate a forest to her in order to, like...
She's going to have, like, half of Yellowstone National Park
because you
ran over her cat.
That's what I've learned. Don't give flowers when you fuck up. Give flowers out of the blue. And then it's great because not only, especially if you send it to her work or something like that, you piss off all the coworkers because they're like, why is he sending you flowers?
Lonely and fat.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, why did he send you flowers? What day is it? It's like, oh, no, he just does this out of the blue because he's a romantic and everything like that. And then those women go home and yell at their husbands and or wives or boyfriend or cat. Toby.
Yeah, Toby, why did you send me flowers?
It's interesting, too, because I've... of course, I notice things on orders, making sure that, you know, we're getting it delivered at the right time and that we do have the correct address, or, oh, hey, like, I need to call this person because they ordered something that's not in season or whatever. And there are times when you realize that the person sending the flowers is also the person receiving the flowers. And then you notice that it's going to her office, and then you notice the card message is something like, oh, can't wait for this weekend, XOXO. And you're like, wow, this lady just dropped $90 to send herself flowers and to
trying to make a guy jealous.
Create some tension in the workplace.
Oh, yeah.
And that's always interesting.
I did not know women did that.
I've seen it on TV too.
That's quite sad.
Yeah, I've seen it on TV, but then working in the industry.
That's almost about as sad as.
No, that's fun.
I also took a photo of a really interesting card message we got the other day. This individual sent 24 red roses, and the card reads, one second, let me pull it up. My phone's being sad.
I'm sorry I fucked your mother.
Yeah. I wish. That'd be hilarious.
You know what? I want to do that. I just want to you just pick a random female name and then send it to a random office.
Yeah.
Because you know someone will get these flowers. And then just on it just said, I'm sorry I fucked your mother. And they have no idea who it is. Or
So this 24 roses that went out last week, It's the card message is, there is no stress or expectations with these flowers. I just wanted to leave it on a good note. When I see/talk to you in the future, there will be no drama or stress. I am just sick of it as you. Have a great ... off to my stable career.
All right. Well, I mean, it's pleasant. It's not like...
Sounds like my ex-wife.
It'd be really funny to, like, send someone flowers and be like, you suck. I'm sending you flowers because you're an asshole.
Well, I will say this. Sammy, she hasn't gotten them in a while, but she 2 times in a row she did get some flowers from Pro Flowers. And that's fine. We have no idea who sent them. We have no idea who they were from or whatnot.
So you know it was you.
No, it's not me because I end up cleaning them up and throwing them out, and they end up getting a mess everywhere. No, because I'm OCD and I have problems. So for that individual, because I know everybody listens to our network. For that individual,
everybody does.
Stop fucking sending flowers.
Even the president, Obama.
Just don't use Pro Flowers. They show up in a fucking box, and you have to do it yourself. Use a florist.
All good gifts come in boxes.
Like a cock in the box.
Yeah. Oh, random story while you're searching for whatever you're searching for. I went to Raven's going away party, our neighbor, and she went
That's a Raven?
Actually, her middle name is Samoa.
Whoa.
Samoa. Like,
damn.
That's a Raven. Anyways, so we went to the Brat House, which I've never been there before. It's actually a quite delicious place, good booze and good food and everything like that. And 2 guys, I had no idea what was going on. I'm guessing it was some Christmas thing, but it was a really weird Christmas thing. But 2 of the individuals showed up as the cock in the box guys with the boxes to go on.
Awesome.
And I was like, that's very creative.
That is badass.
Yeah.
I should do that next year for Halloween.
You're going as cock in the box guy?
Yeah.
Which one? Andy Samberg or Justin Timberlake's?
Justin Timberlake.
Well, you can be GT.
I'll be Justin Timberlake.
You'll be Justin. I'll be Andy Samberg.
Okay.
I'm pretty funny. So I think I could be the funnier one out
I
of
can
the duo.
sing.
Actually, I don't know. I mean, JT really knows how to hold this shit together, man.
Yeah, that's because he's an Aquarius.
He's pretty hilarious.
I didn't even know that. You and Matt should talk.
Yeah.
He went to the Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I know. He went to Justin Timberlake instead of Less Than Jake, which is hilarious because the Fro Show.
Well, I put it this way. He went to, what's it called? He most likely, Less Than Jake, he probably would have gone by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Timberlake, he took his wife, so.
Yeah. I noticed on Spotify, after the Justin Timberlake concert, he was listening to the new Britney Spears album. So I'm a little worried about
to get back.
I am not worried about Matt. Matt is one of those guys that
he's changed a lot.
No, he just doesn't care.
I know.
So like he listens to One Direction for crying out loud.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the wrong direction.
He just likes music, just whatever he can get his ear holes on.
Yeah, well, he's got some he has some pretty big holes in his ears. That's a big. He still has big gauges, right?
No, not really.
Oh.
These are either my size or a little bit bigger, but nothing huge.
Never mind. I've never met this individual in my life, actually.
So, Aaron, you went to an interesting Christmas party last week.
Yeah, right? I was actually here.
You way to bury the lead.
No, no, I went to.
And Natalie can't be mad because she was invited.
I don't remember this invitation
ever. It was on Facebook.
Coming to my house.
It never came to your house.
In a red
it didn't
envelope.
It didn't
with candies and doves flying out of it.
Yeah, and you wouldn't.
Because it wasn't a save the date.
Because if you would have gotten that, you would have gotten it from.
Yeah, I definitely would not have.
It would have been from a magician.
I love magicians.
Or John Woo.
Yeah, the party was good.
Did anyone bob for apples?
No one bobbed for apples, but Skylar and I sat down for a bit, and it was funny because I looked back when everybody was talking to my sister. I'm like, I love how it's funny how guys hit on my sister when I know they have no chance.
I know they have no chance either, but I just talk to them anyway.
Yeah.
No, I know that because that's just the kind of person you are, but it's just kind of funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny because one individual thought that calling me a dirty hippie all night was the way to get me to
drop them panties.
Drop my panties. Yeah, which is pretty funny.
And it worked, huh? Admit it. I'm just kidding.
No.
You're like, we're getting married.
Yeah. I mean, if, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like there could be certain celebrities that could decide to call me a dirty hippie, and I'd be like, fine by me. You want
Like Paul Walker?
I will rub my dirty
No.
hippie all over your mouth.
no,
Not, really?
Not anymore.
no,
See, she
not
got it.
ever.
That was a joke because he's dead.
No, Paul,
Yeah, I know.
Paul Not Walker.
Paul's not walking. That's
No,
for
he's
sure.
not walking.
That was
No.
not even good. Who let me turn this mic on?
Anyway,
You turned it
yeah.
on before with your dirty talk.
Shut your
Oh
face.
yeah, with the flip me over like a pancake.
I'm going to use that next time.
Please do.
Hello, what's up, ladies? Who wants to flip me over like a pancake?
Ooh, that.
Yeah, I know.
You're welcome.
You know what?
No, you might want
You're
to be careful
welcome.
with that
I don't
one.
have any luck anyway, so to me it would just be out of pure
You're
comedy.
welcome.
Yeah.
It's you know how magnets and nails are. That's how it's gonna. Pussy is just gonna
No,
fly.
it's not.
Come
No.
flying at you.
It doesn't even fly at me when I'm just actually trying to be
Well,
serious.
I
so
know.
it
That's
doesn't
why if
matter.
you say that, it's coming at you like daggers.
Ooh,
Pussy daggers.
Pussy Daggers. That's gonna be the name of my next album.
Pussy daggers.
That's
Pussy
gonna be
daggers.
the name of my next
Porn.
menstrual menstrual cycle.
Oh.
But any hoozle balls.
Yeah, other interesting things going on in the world. The holidays have
Yes.
come upon us.
The holidays, which means it's time to get fat and get sick. Spread all the sickness and merriment to the world.
Spread all that disease.
Yes.
Spread all that venereal disease.
VD
mean-
holiday.
Oh, yeah. So I realized, like, the other week, everybody had babies. At least a lot of people I knew had babies, like one right after the other. And then it hit me
I just had my third one right now.
that, like, 9 months ago was, like, Valentine's time.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people I've noticed are having kids and are getting engaged.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of
Good
there's
for
more
them. Have fun with
people
that.
making
gonna-
babies on New Year's,
Then, yeah.
and that makes a lot of sense
It
to me.
does.
It
Yeah.
really does. 'Cause
Happy New Year, put a baby inside.
You
me,
have a
is
lot
that
of
the
sex
slogan?
on New Year's.
I
Natalie.
have lots of sex on New Year's. Like that
She
is
just
my.
she only attends orgies on New Year's Eve.
I was
That's
about
why.
to say, where will you be New Year?
Come on down. I'll be working at Hanny's,
'Cause
giving orgies to everybody.
Given orgies.
I needs to get laid.
Um.
I know, me too.
Yeah. Mm,
Preferably with someone that's not dead.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how desperate
Yeah.
I've been.
Yeah. I know.
Oh my God!
First off,
Speaking of
you're
dead.
grave robbing, and you didn't tell me because I actually like to steal things from corpses. I won't desecrate the corpse, but I will steal things.
I can tell you're stealing their fashion.
Ouch.
Just
Ooh.
kidding. I love you,
No,
Steven.
you don't.
I do.
Such a hater.
So much. So much. No, but have you guys started watching American Horror Story?
I've already
few-
seen the first season. I just need to watch the season of the last season in The Asylum was just released on Netflix.
Yes.
I've seen every episode except for I think the last 3.
Oh
so
my
I
God.
watch them.
Okay.
And then I haven't seen whatever came out this year.
How do you like The Asylum?
I like The Asylum. I thought it was good. How far are you in
I'm
The
on
Asylum?
the third episode.
Okay, because there's a cameo from somebody who's actually quite famous. I was surprised.
There's a lot of cameos.
and
It's awesome.
it's good.
Who
I
is
liked
it? Just tell me.
Ian.
Oh my God, I don't even know who that
Hold on,
is.
Ian. Okay, you ever see?
Ian Zieng?
No. Did you ever see? I'm trying to think. I want to say Ian. It's not Ian McGregor. Ian. What's his last name?
Michael Black.
Not Michael Black. It's Ian something.
Ian.
He was in. Okay, did you ever see the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay, he played Blackbeard in that. I'm just gonna research it right now. Talk amongst yourself. Go for it.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm a little verklempt.
I'm a glimpse in my Yale's downstairs mix-up. No, it's funny because this girl that I work with is from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And she is like this 5'0", just a spitball, just a firecrack nutter. Like, she is funny as fuck. And like the things that come out of her mouth, it's just hilarious. And the other day, I was doing a crossword, and one of the clues was cashier's bank, and it was a 4-letter word, and I'm like, so what do you think it is, Jen? And she's like, you don't know what it is? And I'm like, no, what is it? She's like, it's drawer. And I'm like, it's D-R-A-W, drawer. And I'm like, you are adorable. Like, she thought drawer, like the cashier's drawer was D-R-A-W, drawer.
Yeah.
The drawer.
Nope.
No, honey, but maybe in New York.
A for effort.
But not here.
No, not.
But I love your enthusiasm.
You don't know what it is? Oh. Just like, you stupid bitch.
You're so dumb.
Obviously, it's...
But apparently New York is changing the drinking age to 25. In Brooklyn, I think? Or it's not the entire state. But it is in a certain city. I think it might be Brooklyn. I'm not sure. But apparently there's been, like, numerous crimes and just drunken, just tomfoolery going on.
My thing is, though, is I understand thinking that maybe if you're giving alcohol to 25-year-olds and over, that they're going to use it more responsibly, but
I'm kind of for it, only because I work at a restaurant that is close to a college. And I'll tell you one thing for free. The majority of puke that I'm cleaning up is projectiled from someone who was in college and definitely 25 and years and younger.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I understand the philosophy behind it, but also I'm thinking about the last time I was in Brooklyn, and I was 19, and I drank a lot. Like, nobody was carding me, which was pretty rad, until the one night when I did get carded, and I lied about somebody mugging me and stealing my wallet. And then they were like, if you can't show me an ID, you need to leave. And I was like, cool, I already had 3 shots of tequila. Somebody else bought me. Peace.
Ian McShane.
Yep.
He's in it. But I just found out who was also in it that I had no idea who was in it. Adam Levine?
Yeah, Adam Levine. What? Yeah, I saw that. He's in the first, few episodes.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ian McShane, he plays a...
you know, Adam Levine's had more sex with celebrities, as a celebrity, than...
Well...
And I feel like he's doing it right.
You know what? He is doing it right. And I really have no problem with Adam Levine. I don't.
I don't either.
This is the guy I saw, he does
the
Maroon 5 stuff. And then he was on Saturday Night Live, and he was actually very funny and enjoyable. So, he made fun of himself on stuff. So I was like, if you can laugh at yourself, you're good in my book. So.
Yeah. No, yeah. He's good for him.
But yeah. So Ian McShane, he was in Deadwood. He was the guy who was like cocksucker.
Oh yeah. Okay, it took me a minute to remember what Deadwood was.
Nope.
It's what I have going on right now. Ladies.
Yeah. Are you doing Deadwood? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Back to Natalie's
necrophilia problem.
I don't see it as a problem here, people. Okay.
She sees it as a solution.
It's a solution.
Oh.
And I mean, they can't say no.
It's true.
They're dead. But anyway. No, but that show, thank you for looking up that needless information. But it's amazing, and you should...
I've seen bits of it.
Have you seen... I just want you to just watch the first the pilot, just all the way through. Just all the way through.
Oh, no, my Lindsay, she was really into it for a while, and I watched a handful of episodes with her, and I was just like, this shit's crazy. This shit is fucking crazy.
No, it freaks me out to go outside now, because I'm thinking constantly there's going to be a monster or somebody He's gonna try to kidnap me and keep me in a basement and do shock therapy on my balls.
The guy who also played Spock from the new Star Trek's in it, and he's phenomenal in American Horror Story.
Huh.
What? No, okay, so I heard out of all the 3 episodes, or all the 3 seasons, the third one is the best.
Which I didn't get a chance to see yet.
Which I haven't either.
But basically, the problem with the American Horror Story, they're all individual stories.
Yeah.
Awesome. Because I feel like, especially with soap operas, they just get more and more, like, outlandish. You know, but at least the story ends, and they start a whole
because I
new
know,
one.
like, the first, I don't know, maybe it wasn't well, if there's only 3 seasons, it must have been the first season where it's, like, the husband and wife and, like, their daughter and shit, and, like, that creepy kid who's dead, and...
Spoilers.
Yeah, it's...
You have to realize this is spoilers before you announce shop.
Yeah, otherwise we'll get banned from podcasting.
No, we won't get banned from podcasts.
Yes, we will.
You'll just get a lot of hate mail.
Whatever, I can handle it.
No, but when I was going to my house today...
Yes.
And it's dark. Okay, I brought a candle with me, and I started freaking out because of that. Because of the first season, where like, oh, this is our new place and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then I feel like that big
house is fucked up.
Yeah, house is angry.
I like that house.
But
it was a cute house.
It was a cool house.
Yeah,
it was a
I liked
house.
the kitchen.
It was a stupid, crazy people.
Yeah, it was
the doctor.
I think though, it would be great to just have American Horror Story, and then like the 4th season is it's like a haunted house again, but it's just all that's inhabited is just Christopher Walken.
I saw a picture of him when he was like in his 20s. Yeah. Christopher Walken all over me, baby.
Yeah, and then he'll be in the bedroom with you. I'm gonna flip you.
Like a pancake.
Like a pancake. Oh!
I'll get the syrup, baby.
I'm out. And then he drops the mic.
And then he drops his penis. And anyway, so
yeah,
he dropped it in, but then he was all like, "Whoa! I must be in the dead zone."
Oh, okay. No service here. No service
in.
here. Yeah, the dead zone. I remember that.
That's all he does. He quotes his own movie titles.
Does he?
Yeah, when you meet him in real life.
Yeah, like he'll be like, "I hate you. I'm gonna hunt you down like the deer hunter."
Oh,
See, that's what he does.
Because he was in the Deer Hunter. Yeah. I need to see more of his movies.
They're all on Netflix right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like a Christopher Walken
Christmas?
Yeah, you know what it's called? It's called Walking in a Winter Wonderland.
Oh, good golly. Yeah, we do.
No, just, yeah.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
This is why I'm not allowed on the show anymore.
No, you're allowed. I'll allow it.
Is that good? Do you like it? Is it?
Yeah, it's chewy.
There's bits of apple in there.
Sure. So yeah, it's tasty.
Those are my leftovers.
Very nice.
But, so are there any things you're looking forward to with the new year approaching us?
School.
Yeah.
And I'm limiting myself to only 3 abortions.
That's good. 3 a year?
For next year, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting expensive. So
yeah, tell me about it.
So
any promises or resolutions you're thinking about?
Well, I'm being sued by my old revolutions. What is it? Resolutions. So I can't really talk about it right now, but shit. I haven't really. I mean, just school is gonna be like top priority.
Yeah.
I want to fall in love with one of my professors. Like, there's a serious goal that I have for next year.
How old?
Because I want him to beat me smart, beat me clever. How old?
No, I didn't know she was like, because I mean, with her log, she might get like indubitably like an old
like.
Yeah.
You've got saggy balls in your mouth now. Or wait, what old? Saggy. It was from it was an Adam Sandler.
That's from Big Daddy. Where
Big
she's
Daddy,
all
that's
like,
what
you
it
got
is.
old balls on you.
He's like, yeah, enjoy those old balls. Anyway, so I don't really have. I feel like I will go with as old as 45, maybe 50. That's it. 50 is the top number.
Because Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing a lot of my grandmother's old rocks to school, so that should hit him pretty hard.
Yeah.
That should get him
Yeah.
aroused.
They're gonna be like, ooh, I need to see you after class. That doily is getting me all excited.
Poorly. I don't know. But yeah. So what about you, Medea?
I don't.
We're moving to a new place. We're moving out.
I know.
We're gonna be on our own.
We're separating.
Well, we're not
What does
really.
that mean for the podcast?
Our umbilical cord is going to be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Instead of so close.
We're just not going to be sharing a bathroom anymore.
You won't be able to hear my soft twinkles in the toilet.
So it'll be fine though. I think it'll make our podcast more interesting. I'm glad I didn't talk to you when I got home from work today, because I would have ruined some stories if I had. So that was good. I haven't done a resolution in a long time, because I just feel like why bother? I don't know. I am looking forward to moving to the Tempe Hood. It's gonna be fun. I've got a lot of projects in the works that I'm excited about too. My friend Zach, who has not been on the show, but he should totally come on soon. He's working on a concept album that he wants me to do some vocals on, and he actually wants me to help him write some of the songs for this album. So that's really cool. I'm excited about that. And
Adam was mentioning doing things like that, and I'm like, whatever you want, baby.
Yeah, Adam and I actually were trying to write a song last night.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited about projects and things, and I'm looking forward to.
How's Becca?
Oh gosh, I hope she's okay. She called me earlier, but I didn't answer because I was getting ready to do this.
Sorry, probably not the best time to bring this up, but I remembered overhearing you talking to her the other day, and you were like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
Yeah. So basically, she's been living in this back unit for like the past 2 years, and like the man who owns the house in front of it and that unit, he's a cool guy. Like, he's nice. Like,
Are they like best friends or something?
Yeah, like he's always hanging out with us and stuff. And she recently started dating this guy who she's known for years, and he's older than other guys that she's dated.
Probably a good thing.
And so the landlord sees her dating an older guy.
Like, how old?
Like, he's in his like 40s.
Wow.
Like early 40s, late 30s.
Okay.
And her landlord is in his like late 50s. And so he sees her dating this older guy, and he's like, "I don't like your new boyfriend, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "Dude, like, you haven't even talked to him. What's the deal?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, so after that first initial thing, yep.
Usually what happens.
So he's like, "I can't handle this. I'm absolutely in love with you. And I just, seeing you date somebody, like," and I know the thing is like, he's seeing her with somebody that's like older than her usual age range. So it's making him think like, well, if she's dating somebody older, it's not the age that makes her not with me, and blah, blah, blah. So he told her that she needed to move out by Friday.
What a dick.
It's nothing she's done as a tenant.
No, exactly. It's just because
he's in love with her. He can't handle seeing her with somebody else. So it's like, fuck you. You got to find a new place to live.
Yeah, but shouldn't she sue for that?
He's a lawyer. So,
yeah.
You kind of,
Wow, that's kind of funny.
I would say fine. So she's trying to get a new place then.
Yeah, it just sucks though, because it's like, she has a son.
Yeah.
It's different if it was like just her. She could like crash at a few people's places for like a few weeks but she has a child that she
I have
needs
a crate, so
yeah.
You can crate kids, can't? Right?
Yeah.
Chain them up.
He's still crateable age.
Okay.
Yeah, he's under 9.
Yeah, that's fine.
So You know, it's once they hit the double digits that they're just too big for crates.
It's not even that. They just start being like, I have rides. And they start.
Yeah.
And then the neighbors
They start thinking.
CPS.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up and drink cough syrup, kid.
So, yeah, I plan on calling her later and seeing how things are going, because that's fucking stressful as shit. And, like, most places, like, even it's like, hey, you have 30 days to get out. It's like, hey, you need to be gone by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the sooner the better would be the good way to go. So
she doesn't even want to be there. Like, at this, like, she came home from work the other day and was like, I don't want to be here.
I wouldn't want to either.
Yeah.
Because, like, you never know what people can do. American Horror Story, man. I mean,
That's Natalie's
Coming
reference. Everything.
everything.
So-
She'll be at, like, a crime scene. She'll be like, American Horror Story, gentlemen. American Horror Story.
I'm telling
This is what we
you.
gotta look
They're
forward
like,
to.
it was a normal robbery. No one's dead. American Horror Story. Walks off into the
We can
alley.
learn quite a lot.
We can learn a lot.
You learn a lot from horror.
Yeah, no, that's intense.
Yeah, I'm just like, shoo. But I mean, she's a resourceful girl. She's smart. She'll
Figure it out.
figure something
Yeah.
out. She'll be okay. It just sucks because it's like the initial like stress and like shock of the whole thing. Like,
Not to my knowledge.
oh, by the way, I'm in love with you, and you got to get the fuck out of your house. Like,
I don't. Yeah, that's.
and I'm like, way to be a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, I was
about
just about to
shit.
say,
Like,
don't you?
I thought you were an adult. I
guys
thought you were a
don't grow.
grown man.
Guys don't grow.
No. Well, they grow.
No, but I don't
No.
know. Like,
They're still
I'm trying to think. Like, if I
young,
was a
dumb
landlord
kids.
and that were to happen, to me, you just have to kind of face the music. Just go, look. Some people are just not into some people, you know? You just gotta
Yeah.
move on. And
Well, I mean, it's hard, though, too, when you have to see that person every day.
yeah, I know.
Well, and like he'd hang out with us and shit too. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
like, they were friends. Like, they would hang...
I
he
don't
went to
know.
a birthday party, right?
yeah.
Which is kind of strange. I don't know. Their relationship to me was, like, not a healthy thing.
It was definitely.
You could tell that he was in...
I'm not surprised by it because,
No,
like, I mean, there
wasn't.
were nights that her and I would just be drinking like wine in the backyard, and he'd come home from a bar and just like sit down with us and like chill, and it was like, okay, that's cool, but you guys are like, oh, let's go to this dive bar today, and like whatever, like they were buddies, so yeah.
What happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on with the Becker Bear.
Yeeks.
Speaking of Bears, the Chicago Bears were fucking awesome on Monday night.
Oh, are they... It might have been the Broncos that I heard is going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, I don't know. Like, the Bears are number 2 in their division right now.
Who's their number 1 in that division?
The Lions. But they have the same standings right now.
Oh, dude, I hope it is Lions and Bears at the Super Bowl because then you go Lions and
And
Bears.
Bears, oh my.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Bears all the way.
I don't think that can
The
happen.
Saints,
No, I
the
don't think
Saints
so.
fucking slaughtered the Panthers on Sunday. Like, it was...
You know why? Because when the Saints come, it's marching in.
Right?
Down goes those Panthers.
And, you know, I had
Down goes
Black
nothing...
Panthers.
Down goes
Oh,
those Panthers.
I had
Did
nothing
you say
against...
pants cancer?
No.
We should make people
Pant
more aware of
cancer?
cancer, because then
Well, there's-
maybe
there's
people would
thong
wear less
cancer.
pants.
There's thong cancer.
Yeah, apparently wearing thongs can cause some damage down there.
Oh,
Huh.
damn.
Hmm.
To which area? The bunghole or the vajayjay?
Both.
Both.
Well, I guess because if you get irritated,
Hmm.
yeah,
Ladies, let me tell you something about
just
thongs.
go commando.
You can go commando, which is
Stop
also
supporting
nice.
Veterans Day.
But also,
go commando.
But I would say commando is probably your best bet, but sometimes things can happen with that. But thongs, use your thongs for your special occasions. Thongs are not an always
No,
thing.
just do the edible underwear. Edible panties. It's the best way to go.
Or just
or
crotchless.
I don't
Oh yeah, that thing was weird. That underwear they were trying to invent.
They did invent it. A guy is from Phoenix. Who
Yeah.
invented the clip-on panties. So
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about seam lines or I don't know.
yeah, so it like cups the vagina.
Yeah,
Like clips onto the vagina. Kind of like a headband,
but for your
like-
pussy.
but for
I am baffled
yeah,
and disturbed at the same time.
and excited.
I wonder what kind of material it's made out of though to keep it cupped.
I think it's like, you remember those slap-on wristbands?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's something like that.
It's like a pussy slap.
It's a pussy,
Hey,
it's a pussy slap-on.
Come on, kids, get your pussy slap-ons.
Step into a
Sounds good.
pussy slap-on.
Yeah, slap into a pussy.
Slim Jim.
Slap into a vagina.
Yeah.
Slap into
That could be the slogan.
Yeah, we should see if they'd sponsor our cast.
They probably
We
could.
should.
Yeah.
We've been asked.
Underground Railroad is brought to you by Slap On Your Pussies.
Pussy slap-ons. Come on. Get them ready.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Does your pussy need a slap? Has it? No.
Has your pussy been slapped today?
But yeah, no. I mean, what's going on?
But
in the world today.
what?
Well, I know that like there's a strike
Oh,
going on with.
I'm going to sound... I like your Hooters.
You are hilarious, Steve.
No, Ladley's wearing a really... I like the
I'm
shirt
wearing an
design.
owl-
It's an owl shirt. But
an owl
it's
shirt,
really, it's
and-
really well designed.
And he just made the best joke anyone's ever said.
Really? No one's used that
No
joke
one
on
said that yet, and I've worn this 100 times. Not really. Like I've worn it all week though.
And no one has said...
Yeah,
No
I can
one-
smell it.
What?
Yeah, me too. I wore it actually to the DMV. Oh my god! If I ever have to hear no serving,
Yeah, that
cocksucker
nibble
at
hat.
Wait,
window.
we've been saying that now at the DMV?
Yeah.
Now serving cocksucker.
At window number, suck your balls.
I want to go to that DMV.
Oh yeah, no, I never saw so many, or I've never seen so many facial tattoos in my life.
Oh yeah.
I had a facial tattoo
Snapshot of
once.
the day.
So now I think I know what I want on my left side of my cheek. I'm
Yeah.
excited about it.
I know. I should just get a tattoo of like a zombie wound on my face.
Oh yeah.
So it just looks like half of my face has been
Or
eaten.
you can just do crocodile.
Yeah, actually,
that
that's
should do
you know
it.
what? That's probably the better way to
Yeah,
go.
just get a little more
Yeah.
realistic. Kind of look
Yeah.
cooler.
And
yeah.
then when people ask you, you just look at them very seriously and go, never smile at a crocodile.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so funny tonight.
Crocodile tears. But shit.
Oh,
Do you mind if I score a little more cider?
You know what? You've been flashing your Hooters right now, so yeah, you're going to get some.
Oh, shit
want
balls. No.
I don't have any more eggnog, but
I think
you're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Just a scotch. I'm getting a little thirsty.
So, you were strikes.
Strikes. I'm out.
You were talking about a strike.
Oh, yeah, no, apparently in, oh, thank you, that's perfect, thank you, I'm driving, so give me that whole bottle.
Oh.
No, so yeah, apparently, McDonald's and a bunch of other fast food
chains,
restaurants are, having a strike. Well, not the restaurants, but the employees.
The employees, yeah.
Because they want an increase in pay, because I guess they're getting the minimum wage. And I don't know how I feel about this, Steven.
You know what? This is how I feel about this. Okay. McDonald's is not a career. McDonald's
Thank
is
you.
for people who are trying to either get through high school and or college. If you're still stuck at McDonald's, that's probably because you didn't knuckle down and you're a fucking moron. I'm sorry. If you're at a minimum wage job and you expect to get paid the same amount as people who are hardworking, went to college, got a degree, or got or is doing something like Aaron's doing where you actually learned a skill or something like that, I'm sorry. Move on. You can get another job. Get off my lawn, you fucking hippies.
Yeah, I am a hippie. I don't know. I think one thing, okay, the minimum wage has not been raised since the 90s. I don't think it's a bad idea to look at raising the minimum wage. Now, I know in the state of Seattle, they're pushing for $15 an hour to be the new minimum wage. That's more than I currently make an hour.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I think it is time to look at the minimum wage and raise it. To raise it that high,
I was thinking like $10.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they also made a good point as far as, like, because people are on minimum wage, the government is having to supply them with welfare. And it costs the government, aka us, millions of dollars to support them because they're not able to survive on just the minimum wage. And to be honest, I don't think that we should be giving them welfare, because that's just letting them continue working this shit job.
Exactly.
So that's
what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't raise the minimum wage. We lower the age requirement to work at these places.
Yeah.
Once you hit 18, you have until
That's
19 to get the fuck out of McDonald's.
And like if you're 65 and old or 60 and older, then I don't know.
If you're 60 and older, you need to be put down if you're not contributing to society. This is why I need to become the president of the world, because I will get rid of everything.
You sound
kind
of like Hitler right now.
No, Hitler hated one type of person. I hate everybody equally.
I think you wouldn't hate girls with big titties.
It depends.
And I feel like that would be the only population left.
No. It depends, because fat chicks can have big titties too, and I don't like fat chicks.
Okay, so then now you're killing off fat chicks. So it would just be skinny girls with big tits.
I never said skinny girl. I don't want a twig with tits. Okay.
All right. Well,
I like a girl with a little bit of curve to her.
All right.
Sounds good.
Well, I definitely think we need to reevaluate the minimum wage.
No, I do agree, but these are the kind of people that they are sitting at their job when they're like, 20-something years old. It's all
I don't like to assume I know what
some
other people's situations are.
Some people.
I don't know why there's a 20-something-year-old working at a McDonald's. I don't know why there's a 50-year-old working at McDonald's. I don't really care why they're working there.
Some people are statues. Some people are pigeons.
It's just, I just feel like, we could be looking at the fact that the cost of living has increased in the past 17 flipping years. So why not?
In certain areas.
Well, I know in Phoenix it's different because everything's so fucking cheap here. But there are places where it costs a lot to even just breathe there.
Well, and that's what California, their minimum wage is like $10 an hour.
Yeah, I think raising it to a reasonable
and
amount.
Servers make that.
Well,
mind you.
Yes, in California.
Which is
and there are places where you make below minimum wage, but you also are offered the opportunity for tips. And let's raise the minimum wage, but does it need to be? We shouldn't make minimum wage $20 an hour or something like that.
And that's what people were arguing. Like, oh, well, if we make it $15 an hour, why not $100,000 an hour?
Yeah, because do you know how many people would be like, wait, I got a college degree and I'm making less money than a guy at McDonald's is? Is that really fair?
Should I be working at McDonald's?
I think the biggest thing I think this is like one of the big things right now with it is that the fact that these are large corporations that they aren't hurting for money.
No,
it's
exactly.
not like the local mom and pop place.
I understand
They can afford to give their employees a wage that they can live off of. Point blank. But now if we raise the minimum wage across the board,
there's going to be
that's going to hurt other places, like small mom and pop shops that they can't they don't rake in that kind of money.
Well, you also have to look at it this way too. Okay, most likely most of you don't eat at fast food restaurants and stuff like that. Yeah. But you also look at we raise the minimum wages; those prices are going to go up on those. There's no longer going to be a dollar menu for people,
right?
Which is fine and all.
But
then again, is how much business is McDonald's going to get to be paying these people $15 an hour?
Unfortunately, McDonald's is always going to be getting business.
No, it's not, actually, if you think about it. I mean, Wendy's actually lost a lot of business because they charge more than the average burger joint right now. And Wendy's doesn't really even have that good of food. So everyone's sitting there going, why'd you raise your money? Mm-hmm. That's why their hours have changed. They no longer open at 5 a.m. They open at 7 a.m.
Oh, you know a lot about this.
I hope they close down.
Yeah, Aaron, because when I get into debates, which is something weird that I thought you actually knew how to do back in high school, is you have to realize all the kind of factor-ins. You can't just go, oh, let's give these people money. It doesn't work that way.
I didn't say let's give them money. I say let's look at raising the minimum wage
not
to something reasonable.
Okay, first off, that is our last concern right now, is these people trying to get that. How about we do this? How about everybody in Washington, let's all take a pay cut.
right?
How about them?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
How about we look at them?
No way.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve, you're crazy.
Steve, you are just
Come on, that's
batty.
ridiculous.
You know what? Remember
What?
when the government went on strike? Yeah, those people were
We
still
were
getting-
working
they were still
hard.
getting paid.
I know.
Steven.
They needed a very much needed R and R. They are such hard workers. They're doing so much all the time that
You know what really sucked
needed that
though is
vacation.
Obama during that time because he already used up all his vacation days last year.
Son of a bitch.
I know. He didn't know
No, he was going off everywhere. He was just like, yeah, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. And then he's like, oh, really? We get a break? Son of a bitch.
I used up all my vacation time and I didn't even need to.
Yeah.
And now you're all on a Carnival cruise and I'm stuck with my dog that's tripping.
But yeah, no, I agree that the minimum wage should change to a certain point, but you also have to look at it. You know what's going to happen with these big corporations like McDonald's, Burger King, Walmart, and all these kind of people. The reason why they can have these prices at
is because they're paying their employees shit.
Yeah, so if they don't pay their employees shit, then then that's the other problem. They don't pay their employees shit. They raise everything. They're not getting the business they want. They're going to have massive layoffs.
Yeah.
Well, and like, look at it too. Their employees are their customers.
No, exactly.
So it's just like, why not give back to... I mean, they're going to be spending the money there anyway. You might as well... I don't know.
No, I agree.
It's definitely a tricky little bitch.
A tricky little noodle. But... Yeah. I don't know, I just thought it was... I was kind of torn about it, but... I mean, I don't know. I was thinking, like, just raise it a few dollars.
Well, and I was actually...
Nothing, like, ridiculous,
what is the minimum wage now?
$7.80.
Yeah,
oh, wow, that's a lot more than what I was making back in the day. So it's $7.80 right now. Mm-hmm. So what would you say to either $8.50 or $9?
I would say like
$9, $10.
$9-10 would be cool.
You guys went way above.
My thing is though, what I wonder for me personally is if the minimum wage gets raised. And, like, say for example, what if the minimum wage does get raised to $15 an hour, and I'm not making $15 an hour? Is my job gonna have to change my pay rate then? Because
you're not making minimum.
Yeah, no, they won't care. That's like people on salary and everything. That like Sammy's on.
You're
gonna
be like, can you charge me?
Be like, can I
go back
paid
down?
minimum wage because I'm making less money?
They would probably screw a bunch of other people over who's been there for years.
Well, what I was thinking too, like when I was young and I had like I was making good money, that's all I did was go and like spend it, and like I didn't really go create things or go like do art or anything. I just like went shopping all the time when I had money. So I don't know. I'm so torn. I mean, $10 an hour isn't like you're getting all this money, so all you're going to be doing is shopping. But
no,
kids that are making $10 an hour that are still living at home, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not worried about bills, like
that could be
that's all in your pocket.
Save it, kids. Save it and
or
donate
spend it on
to the railroad.
experiences. Is what you should do. Spend it on experiences. Travel.
Save it and
go to
shows. Railroad.
Yeah, send it to your favorite podcast.
Don't forget to check out AmericanJoyPrintShop.com. Brought to you by the 4i Radio Network.
We love you guys. Bye. See you next time. Hitch a ride with us.
This has been another fine production of the 4i Radio Network. For more great shows, check out www.4iradio.com.